Welcome to Straight Talk. I'm Eugene Chan. Pickleball is one of the fastest growing sports in the world and now in Hong Kong. Joining us to discuss why it is suddenly so popular, it's Mr. Philip Chan Kwok Leung, the Secretary General of the Pickleball Association of Hong Kong, China. He's also the chairman of the Asian Pickleball Confederation and chairman of the Hong Kong China Senior Sports Association. Philip is also an educator by background. So welcome to the show, Philip.
Thank you, Dr. Chen. Thank you to provide the Pickleball Association of Hong Kong to have a chance to share pickleball here.
Right. Pickleball really seems to have exploded overnight in Hong Kong, because every day when you go out to meet somebody in a social conversation, they talk about pickleball. We see all people of all ages play that in the parks or in the shopping centres or even schools. So maybe for the viewers who are not very familiar with the game, what exactly is pickleball and how is it different from tennis, badminton or even table tennis?
Well, the pickleball craze reflects Hong Kong citizens' needs. They desire for convenience and social sports. It fits Hong Kong's urban lifestyle.
Right.
Firstly, it's incredibly easy to learn. You can pick up the variety on the basics in a few minutes. Watch the progression is very rewarding. It's just easy and fun. You can basically learn how to play in 15 minutes.
15?
Yes. The court is small and the rules are simple, so you didn't need to be a super athlete to have a good time.
Right.
Secondly, it's flexible with space. You can easily find a badminton court everywhere, almost in Hong Kong, in school hall, community hall, residential clubs, LCSD venues, or even a park. For a city with a short, limited space, pickleball is a huge deal.
Right. So where does pickleball originate, and how did it evolve so-called from a backyard game to now an organized sport? How did it all happen?
It's originated in USA and is now in Hong Kong, and it's definitely high social. You can exercise with your friends and chat with them easily, and perfect for stress relief and making friends in our busy lives. After COVID, people treasure health and community relationships, and pickleball meets these needs.
Right. So when you're saying that it takes you 50 minutes to learn it, can you tell the viewers why is it so simple? Because I think any game would take more than 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So how do you do that?
Simply because it's easy to grasp the basic. Those who can hold a grip and hit the ball, and you can control it for a while, and you can play. And only 3 special rules for pickleball.
So what are the rules?
The first is you have to serve underhand.
Okay.
Then so the opponent will easily return the ball. Right. Secondly, there is a long volley zone in front of the net, and it's the most special feature of pickleball. You can't get in the zone and require the kitchen to play the ball and directly hit to the opponent. And the third is when you serve the ball, the opponent returns, and you have to wait the ball to drop the ground first and then play. And then you can play in any rally.
Right, so if that's the case, compared to tennis, you can't really serve and volley, can you?
No, you can't. You can just serve in underhand serve.
Right. And how many serves do you have in each game?
One time.
One time. Do you have to serve on the right or serve from the left?
If you score, you can change the cards. If you lost the ball, then the opponent will serve in turn.
Right, so what that means is, do you start on the right-hand side or you start on the left-hand side?
Right-hand side.
Right-hand side. So if you win a point, you move to the left and serve.
Exactly.
The same server?
Right.
Right, but at the next point, if you lose, it will be your partner.
You change to the opponent.
Is it a doubles game or just a singles?
You can play single or double, boys double or mixed double.
Oh, I see. So, and how many points do you have in the game? In tennis, you have sets, games, right? And how do you play in pickleball?
Yes, quite localized. You can make it for the elderly people we may have it in 15 points.
15 points.
For youths, maybe for 21 points because they are so energetic.
Right.
For women, maybe 15, maybe 11. For kids under 6, we may have it for 1 point or 2 points. When they can hit the ball over the net, they can score.
So basically, it's very flexible.
Yes. And
Do you get dues?
We'll make local laws.
Right. If, for example, if it's 15 points, if both get 14 even, you have to win 2 points to win, I suspect.
The competition committee may set the rule.
Oh, I see.
You may have dues, or those who get 15 first will win the game.
Mm-hmm. Just now you mentioned that Hong Kong is very suitable for the game because of we don't have a lot of sporting ground, but we have a lot of shopping centres, a lot of schools, and a lot of buildings. So is this a global trend or just for Hong Kong type city where it's so urbanized? Do you see that elsewhere in other parts in the world?
The other world, especially the Western world, say in Canada or USA, they'll change the original tennis courts into pickleball courts. And now, as we investigate, more players in pickleball than tennis in those places now.
Right, I see. And also, I think I read also a term called inclusion for all.
Yes.
That means it's not only the elderly, the young, or even the disabilities.
Yeah.
So how can people with disabilities play with pickleball?
We'll make some changes in the rule. Say, for those wheelchair players, they can take the ball 1 time and 2 times and then play. Then they'll make them more convenient to locate the ball and hit the ball easily.
I see. So it's a very flexible game in a way.
Exactly.
So it's accommodate many people.
Yeah.
Like if you look at the tennis now, even cricket, a lot of sports are getting more and more simplified. I think pickleball have that right from the beginning. So when did pickleball first arrive in Hong Kong? I think your association was formed in 2017.
Yeah. The Pickleball of Hong Kong, China, we can say PAHK, is a civil association led by Mr. Ying Chai, Uncle Choi, formed in 2017, which was organically evolved from passionate community volunteers group and to now an essential governing and services institution for pickleball in Hong Kong nowadays.
Right, let me ask you, out of the last 8 years,
have
you seen the development faster than you expect, or you think it's slower than you think?
After COVID, and especially in the last 3 years, the Bloom attributes to 3 key milestones.
Right.
First, LCSD included pickleball in the pilot scheme of new sports from 2019 and helped PAHK to render basic training courses to citizens, enable them to train and encounter this game in a very low cost and even free on the fun days.
Right, so that makes a difference, yes.
And the second key milestones will go to Elite Athletic Association and chaired by Amy Chen that time. She launches 3 programs subvented by Jockey Club. First, the Active School. It enables the pickleball to go into schools free, and coaches will go there and train their students. Secondly, Active Community Program. It enables and benefits community centers for the public. And third, Active Academy Program, and enables players for training.
Right. When you mentioned Amy Chan, she's a very renowned badminton player for Hong Kong. Actually, I've seen her play in the Hong Kong Tennis Open today, actually in pickleball. So
and
she's
also,
a firm believer in
we
that.
have the third milestone. EDB invited PAHK to conduct pickleball workshops for PE teachers.
I see.
And all the places will fill up very fastly. The response is very positive, and we hope that these PE teachers, after training, they'll bring pickleball to their PE lessons and hopefully add pickleball as a school PE curriculum in the coming years.
How many pickleball players are there in Hong Kong? Do you have any figures?
We have some statistics. Now, over 10,000 regular players in Hong Kong.
Regular players.
Regular, and play every week. And we have over 1,000 coaches. After training, they'll now act as players also. And these players, they have a very strong network in mobile and formed a very strong community groups.
Actually, I know that you have different types of competition, like the Senior Cup, the Women's Cup, even the Youth Cup. Which is the most popular one?
For our tournaments, we have different level and different ages and different category.
Yes.
For the Senior Cup, we have many aged people. We call them evergreen players. They join them, they'll join, but we'll have the game in a shorter period. And their focus will be on recreation and health. Okay. And for Women's Cup, many housewives join, and very popular, and everywhere have full house.
But which one is most popular?
Aged.
The aged
people.
Right, okay. Right, Philip, let's go for a short break now, and we'll be right back. We are back on Straight Talk with Philip Chan from the China-Hong Kong Pickleball Association, talking about the boom of pickleball in Hong Kong. So, Philip, thank you very much for explaining to us how pickleball is played in Hong Kong. And I understand that we have done quite well in the international competitions. Our Hong Kong team has won the silver medal at the Pickleball World Cup in November, and they actually has the Best Delegation Award. So, I mean, not every game Hong Kong can do so well. Do you think it's because of Hong Kong's people's build, or why do you think that's the case?
Hong Kong people are very clever and smart. They learn things very fast.
Right.
And we'll provide chances for them to shine. We have support our youth team to Thailand Open in Chiang Mai last year, and they got 10 medals back.
10 medals?
10 medals got. They are single, boys double, girls double, and mixed double. All the events, all players maintain at least one medal.
Wow.
And also we not only serve the youth, but also the evergreen players. We have nominated a delegation to USA in 2024 to USA, St. George, to join the World Senior Game. And our player, Chorus Lui, a lady, she awarded a gold medal in ladies single.
Wow.
And also he was awarded another mixed double bronze medal with her partner, Ivan Ng.
Right.
That's great.
Right. Philip, you know, former Hong Kong tennis champion, our first international pickleball gold medalist, Venus Chan, said pickleball has elements of badminton and table tennis, and Asians are strong in those sports. So we're not super tall, but we are quick, we have fast hands and control at the net. Do you agree?
Every sport has his own edges. Say tennis player, they are strong in serve and power. For table tennis players, they have very fast reaction. And for badminton players, they have a strong endurance and footwork. So every different sports players, when they join the game, they can develop their own strength. But in our experience, those without any background, they'll have the fastest and greatest improvement.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting comment.
Yes,
yes.
Quite special.
Yes, right. Thank you for giving the sort of broad outline of what pickleball is right now. But I'm sure if somebody wants to start with pickleball, we have to find the place first, find the location. And you know, Hong Kong has always been known for shortage of space.
Yes.
But you also mentioned we can use schools, we can use shopping malls, or even any small area for pickleball. So how many proper pickleball courts are there in Hong Kong right now? And do we have a shortage?
Venues is indeed our big challenge and opportunity. Now, LCSD has provided 18 outdoor and indoor courts with regular nights or temporary nights. And also, under the scheme of open school sports facility by EDB, over 20 primary and secondary schools has joined, and we can make use of their hall and their open courts to play. Also, we have the district sports associations, like the Eastern District, Wang Dai Xin, Kowloon City, and Yuen Long. They provide many costs for us and to organize and to run different tournaments.
Right, but do we have a shortage?
Demand always larger than supply.
So you're saying that no matter how many more new courts, there are new demand coming up?
You see, we have over 10,000 players now, and every day after their work, they can't join the LCSD venues, so they turn their body and turn their face to the private clubs, which they have to pay quite a big lump sum. And also, they are now, from last year, from 3 and expand to 20 now.
For commercial venues?
Yes.
May I ask how much is it per hour in terms of?
Starting from 250 and then more.
That's for no matter how many players, right?
Yeah, so for one court.
One court.
And
that's not too bad.
This is the lowest. It's the lowest one.
So it ranges from different
yes,
fees?
Yes, it will be much higher. Depends on how well the club decorates and how much service they provide, say drinks, snacks, and a good dressing room, so on.
Right, okay. So that means you have to ensure the accessibility to all players, especially lower income group, will be able to afford.
Yes, we cooperate with community halls, and almost the 18 districts, the community hall has cooperated with us, and even some private clubs, say country club in Southern District, they render costs for our players and stakeholders every week.
Right. So, for example, in the Central Western District, where I serve as a district council member, can I invite the association to in the community hall and we start some pickleball with the Evergreen group? Can we do that?
Certainly, it is possible. Especially our association has a group of passionate volunteers. They are so willing to serve the citizens to enjoy this game.
Right.
Last year, you mentioned Central Western District. We cooperate with Hong Kong U. Then they launched a care community scheme. And pickleball is one of the sports they use to join the elderly together.
Right. Right. So far we talked about the actual venues. We have 10,000 players. Do we have enough coaches? Do we have enough equipment? I mean, actually, what equipment do you need?
You hit the point. Coach certification and standard is our focus. We have to retrain and refresh the coaches from time to time and ask them back for workshops and to ensure their teaching techniques or coaching techniques is the most updated one.
I see.
And also the equipment is very grassroots. You can have a 100 to 200 paddle in hand, and the ball for $10 you may have free.
So,
and
so
it's
are you
very
saying
durable.
That, sorry, I have to interrupt you. Are you saying to the viewers that less than $1,000, you can, or even less than $500, you can easily equip yourself for the game already?
You may have a very low cost to play, and you may, if you wish to pay more for this, you may get a 2,000 or 3,000 bats from USA.
Right.
So but
that's...
for those who made in mainland China, that will be cost of around 200 to 50.
Right. Do you need any special clothing, any special shoes?
No need. You just have a uniform or a plain shirt. You may have short sleeves and long sleeves. It's okay as long as you have sneakers.
Right. Just now you mentioned that one very touching point you have made is actually having people with disabilities.
Yes.
I mean, for example, if my mother or if some of my senior members of the family isn't able to walk very much, if you want them to be involved, how can we involve them in this sport?
Our association has launched disability, underprivileged, and also with some students from other races in Hong Kong.
I see.
When they firstly joined for wheelchair players, we have to shorten the distance and make the ball higher and allows them to take the ball for 2 times, so they can more easy to grasp the basics.
Right. So Philip, let's look at the future for pickleball. Although it's a new sport, but I think we always want to look ahead.
Yeah.
So what is your vision? I mean, where do you hope pickleball will be in Hong Kong sports one day? I mean, now it's not a major sport. It's just starting to develop.
Yeah.
Where would you like to see pickleball, and how many years do you think it's going to take?
We definitely wish to make the association a stronger one. To make it official or a national body, we have to apply to join the ASFOC to get identity.
Right.
And also, if we can join them, we'll have a study funding and a real seat at the table for decision making.
Right. We always talk about Greater Bay Area in
Yes.
Hong Kong for everything now. Do you see that as a bridge for sports and cultural exchange for the 2 areas?
Yeah, Hong Kong Association is definitely a great bridge. We have set up relationship and exchange programs with Great Bay Areas, GBA. We have for 3 years consecutively launched Guangdong, Hong Kong, and Macau youth tournaments.
I see.
And many teams come Hong Kong, and they don't need to stay for 1 night.
I see.
They come early in the morning and leave in the evening. So this is very welcome and popular for them.
Right. I understand that you host the World Pickleball Championships League in Discovery Bay. And do you see Hong Kong hosting more international events? Do we have the facilities?
Yeah. With the starting from Kai Tak Sports Ground, we have a world-class venue, and we are looking for holding a tournament in the coming year in Kai Tak grounds.
Right.
And invite our neighboring cities and neighboring countries.
Okay.
Say Singapore, Indonesia. We have actually the mutual certification of coaches and referee qualifications.
Right. Philip, I think we have to leave it there for now, and thank you so much for bringing such a new sport to the viewers of Straight Talk. Pickleball's growing international profile opens up new opportunities for Hong Kong to participate on the regional and global stage. Have a good evening and see you next week.
Bye-bye.